lifestyle looks out of place. If you look closer, see the trace. The trust of my teeth. You guys, oh my god, I was watching Lynn Spirit, and she totally got me into Anita Baker chick. Because she kept singing Sweet Love on her video. Everybody, I'm pretty sure everyone did, but I know for sure a lot of black people grew up, their moms listened to that in the car. Anita Baker, Rapture. Because no matter who it is, everyone's like, yeah, like they all know that song, those songs. Because that album was really big in the 80s. So yeah. I was like, when I was walking over here, I was playing it. One of the songs. But, so, I went to have breakfast this morning. Just went to McDonald's. And, what else? I was kind of, I know I said I wasn't going to get no more Starbucks for like a while because just trying to save money, but I got my favorite, which is this strawberry acai. It's called acai. I'm just saying it acai. And then I added my little lemonade packet. And I got a venti cold brew because the venti has a lot of caffeine too. And then the acai refresher already has caffeine in it. Only reason I got it was cheer myself up. I walked all the way from McDonald's to over here. If anyone lives in Monrovia, you know it's like it's not up the street. I mean, it's not that far though. It's really a 5-minute walk at most. But you gotta cross this street right here. It's intersection. But I went to Baja Ranch right there after McDonald's, and to get some more of that birria because I was gonna make some more of those tacos to save for the night. And I'm gonna get on that in a minute about tonight. Going back to work, but so I went to get some more birria and they didn't have any. It was like the thing was there, something else was in its place. Like he said, oh, they have what is it called? Chilaquiles, the no tortilla cheese. It's a breakfast dish, I think. And they looked good, but I already had breakfast, so I was like, where's the birria? And then he said, oh, they usually have it, but they didn't have. I guess they ran out of the last batch last night or whatever. Because they closed around 9ish. So someone could have went in, got a pound of it. Because they come in like these soup containers. I got the half pound. That's why I didn't have enough broth either. Because the meat absorbed it. And then when I cooked it in the pan or in the pot yesterday, it all absorbed it. So I didn't have any for dipping or anything. I was like, well, I'm not gonna get the whole experience here. So like, yeah, they didn't have any, guys. So I told him, okay, I'll come back on Sunday. He's like, hi, my friend. So, I don't know, you guys. So, first, before I get into the work thing, I'm still like, I'm kind of still going through my moments, just being irritable and sad. It's kind of like more like I have to control it type of thing. So, you know how you just make yourself not just be nice, be friendly today, be nice right now. And so yeah, I'm just kind of upset because it's like I feel like I wanted to at least be on like either trying out something right now or as far as antidepressants or something, and I still have to wait until next Friday to even see somebody on that. I mean, nobody wants to go sit at the ER, and get something temporarily, so I'm just not, I don't know. It's just hit and miss. It just goes on and off through the day. So I don't even know if the birria would have tripped me up. So I would have been like, oh, okay, well, at least I have lunch. So now I gotta go to Vaughn's and get some bread or something just to make something else instead. But speaking of which, so work, like I said, my doctor, I don't know if I updated yet. I got in contact with my regular doctor, and she got me a note to clear me to go back to work. But I was just still, I was already at a point where I was kind of annoyed with the whole process of it. Just because the way they kind of, to me, I feel like the worker was treating me from the job, the disabled services or whatever it's called, disabled leave services, like when you take a leave. Because she, they don't really contact you, and then all of a sudden they do, and it's kind of like up until the point where when I finally got the note that my doctor put in my portal, part of that she was like, even the email seemed kind of snippy. It was like, oh, well, sorry about all that, but you can't come back until you have your clearance from your doctor. Which I think is such a joke, because literally this doctor that I got to give me a note, because I hit her up last week, I should have done it in the first place, and then I would have just already been back there, but back at work. But she was like, they did it, and I got it yesterday, submitted it. Right after I submitted, this worker's tone changed, and she just hit me up, and she was all about wanting me to get back, and it was like, biatch, please. I'm just so annoyed. I think that situation is really what's causing this mood right now. It's just like, okay, so up until that, I just feel like it's stupid, because it's like, literally, I could have got Joe Schmo MD to do that. Didn't have to talk to me or anything, just, okay, she can go back. And I was gonna do that. I was gonna get one of those telehealth people. But up until yesterday, they were like, oh, you can't go back until we have a clearance. I'm like, so what's annoying me is that, okay, that was clear, but then it's saying I was cleared to go back as of the 1st, which was last week. So that puts me in a thing where I haven't been there, and it makes it look like it was on, on my own thing. And so I'm going to have, she was like, well, that I have, if I talk to HR and they can excuse it, those other days, then no, there won't be any issues. But if I can't get them to do it, then to call them back, and they can try to extend the leave those days to get those days covered. But the reason I'm just like, what the hell ever, is because there was 2 different dates anyway. One date was for the 1st, and one date was for the 5th to go back. So I'm just already kind of annoyed, because it puts me at being negative now. At least 1 hour right now, and then when they do last night, it's going to be 11 hours. So I'm just like, so I'm going to see what happens tonight with HR, but I don't have a lot of faith in this company really, so I'm just kind of annoyed about the whole thing. But even if something does happen, I have all my documentation and all my everything that's transpired this past week, so I'm not worried about that, but I'm just I think it's just going to cause more delays with everything else. So that's why it's honestly just I don't even know if I want to go back to this place, honestly. Just not even only because of that, because I was already feeling that way before I left, did the leave. So it's I don't know, you guys. I had another option though. My other option was, oh my god, look at that little U-Haul. I was driving one of little trucks. I didn't know they were that small from the side though. But anyway, the other option I had was to just extend the leave up until next Friday. But then that would have put everything on the doctor I'm seeing next Friday. And if she didn't feel that I needed all this time off, then I was totally going to be asked out as far as all my time. So I was just I'll just go back. Because I need to go back, and financially, and then also because, I feel like if I see them, when you first see a new doctor, it's not just okay, let's fill everything out, But I'm not even worried about that part. It's just kind of I don't know. I'm just I feel like I'm okay to go back to work, which is why I was so pissed last week, is because it was if I was so effed up, why am I not committed somewhere? Obviously, that therapist didn't feel, she kind of was asking me if I wanted that, but like wanted to go and just for a night or whatever, and I didn't. But even if everyone who's dealt with that knows you don't really have a choice if they really think you're out of this world, like nuts, or like depressed or whatever. So I was just like, that should be enough. The fact that I'm not, but I know they do have to have a thing saying you can rap. I understand where a job is coming from, but I just feel they're so flaky with it. Like they're so. I mean, literally, I could have had anyone breathing fill that out. I could have just paid a doctor here in Monrovia. It's like, can you just say that? Which is why I was gonna go with telehealth or whatever and be like, I just need you to say this. I don't like using them sometimes though either, because one time when I had like a COVID leave situation, the doctor didn't even put what like they needed her to put. She just put like I needed to be out for like, I was like, what? But it ended up not mattering in that case because that was just like to get tested type of thing. Like a year or two ago when COVID was really first. So I wasn't tripping over that, but I just know how they can be too, those telehealth doctors. So you gotta be on them too. But you guys, I don't know. This is all still kind of new to me, the whole thing, because like I said, I have dealt with mental health things in the past, like not all my life, but just maybe the past 5 years ago. And so I've dealt with these kind of doctors before and what they do, but it's different because those were private doctors. So it wasn't as much kind of like red tape to get through, I guess. Like, you did have to make appointments and stuff, but it wasn't like, when it comes to mental health, you don't have to have referrals. You could just kind of go and make appointments. But this is Kaiser, so there's a lot of people trying to do it. It ain't like Joe Schmo in Pasadena like before. And the guy that I was seeing honestly before, that was when I had Medi-Cal. So mostly, a lot of Medi-Cal people were sent to that guy because he was like one of the only ones that was taking you, because everyone else was like, they only have they get their quota of patients that they'll accept that get government insurance, and then everyone else they don't, because Medi-Cal schooled my mom on that, because my older brother situation with dental and all that, he was saying how they do that, how they do say that they're supposed to take it, but they can say they only take like 60 Medi-Cal patients and that's it. And the rest have to be private insured or like, sorry, not even 60. That's being gracious. Probably way less than that. But, that's why I'm thankful for having my own insurance. But, especially when it comes to this, because yeah, you are limited with Medi-Cal and stuff. But Medi-Cal, yeah, that guy the office was packed all the time. He eventually just stopped and went just straight to workers' comp cases. He was like, private insurance. I could have gone to him this time if I didn't pick Kaiser. I picked Kaiser for the insurance instead of picking, Blue Shield or Blue Cross, which I'm gonna talk about that in a minute too. Probably depending on what goes on with this job. I don't know what's going on, but I'm probably gonna switch when the open enrollment happens again. Because I don't know. Like I said, I grew up with Kaiser. My parents, we had it. My mom was in education. My dad worked for the Department of Corrections. So yeah, they picked Kaiser for our insurance, and it was good. But I think when you have like things beyond the basic, like bare minimum stuff, I don't think they're that great. And I've been looking up stuff online, and I heard their mental health isn't that good either. And I just also feel, that's why my dad and me were getting into an argument like a few weeks ago, because he was trying to tell me how, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, because with my dad, it's like how he does it and how he's been doing it is how you should do it. That's how everyone should do it. And it's like, everyone has different lives, everyone has different needs, and your needs aren't the same as my needs. Like, I got used to seeing private doctors for all my teams. Even with Medi-Cal, because everyone knows with the ACA, you were seen as insured. But it's still, they know when they're doing the billing, they know it's not like helping for it. So you still would treat it a certain way by the clerks and stuff in the office, because they know that. Even one of them was like, don't mention the medical, just say that you have Blue Shield, but they know when they do the billing. But that's why I was like, I guess I just got used to that. And the only reason I went with Kaiser is because I like that everything's in one place. It's not going all around these different places. And also at that time, I would think I was driving, so it was a little more, I could get around to different places. Now it's like, oh, Kaiser's, everything's there. You can do the labs there. You can do everything there. And I kind of missed the old doctor I had, the old general doctor I had. I feel like this whole situation wouldn't have even got to this point as far as needing documentation and stuff if I still had him. But it is what it is. But like I said, you guys, like I told the therapist, she asked me, what's one thing that you like that makes you happy, daily? And I said, well, I like doing my videos. I like doing it. She's like, for what? She got all excited. And I was like, I didn't want to give too many details because I didn't want them to like look me up. Even though my name on here it's not my official name, but Jossie. I put Jossie because that's what a lot of people call me. Like a lot of friends have called me that. Not maybe at work and stuff. So those people wouldn't know unless I told them. But, because I told one of my work friends actually at work one time, and she couldn't find me on YouTube, and then I finally told her I told her something else, and she finally found me, and I was like, but that's when I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm ready for the world to see it, which is ironic because YouTube is the world watching it. But it's like, I guess if the thing I like about it is that you don't know who the people are on YouTube watching you, which could be good and bad, because it could be someone that's just like, or it could be someone that's like likes you or in the mirror or whatever. That's the thing I kind of like about it. And some of them I know are people that I personally do know. Because when I first set it up, I had my old Facebook account and I announced it. Oh, I'm doing this, but then it kind of went off of there, so I haven't really been on that account in a long time. So I don't promote it a lot anymore. But because now it's become more just like I want to say a daily diary kind of thing. And so yeah. But yeah, you guys, I don't know. And some of my work friends are just sitting me up asking me what's going on, when I'm going to come back, and so I haven't told them yet I'm coming out tonight. But I'm all joking used to seeing me because I don't know how long before they go. If everything else doesn't come, doesn't work out. But, okay. I will talk to you guys later. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna go to Vons because I need to get, I need to some bread. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm taking tonight. And even if I get bread, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't have any. Oh, I do have tuna. I can make tuna. I wish I knew how to make tuna melt like JB. But yeah, probably just make that. But then I'm almost out of. Anyway, guys, I will keep you guys posted on everything. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye. Have a good Friday.